Hey guys, Magnus here. I'm just bringing another video. I wanted to talk about where the hell is St. Patrick's Day. So of course it is St. Patrick's Day today. So I thought I would, do a video talking about the absence of St. Patrick's Day. So I was hoping that we'd get at least some donuts this year, but they have given us nothing, and it's kind of annoying because it used to be such a big tradition in Tap Top. Like every year we'd have something with Tom O'Flanagan. Every year we'd have something at least. They used to try with characters, even if it was an NPC, I was okay with. And even if we just got NPCs, I'd be really happy with. Just something, and it doesn't even have to tie into the event or the mini event or the actual event that we're getting. It just needs to tie in. Now, granted, last year they had like a loose St. Patrick's Day event, so they had a mini event. Obviously, it was Homer versus the 18th Amendment, which wasn't a St. Patrick's Day blatantly, but it was obviously very alcohol themed, and it was around St. Patrick's Day, so it worked out, and it worked out as the St. Patrick's Day update in a sense, and I was quite happy with that. However, this year they've given us nothing. There again, this year they did give us a Valentine's Day event, and I kind of said that we'd get one or the other. I question if we're going to get something for Thanksgiving now, because part of me thinks that because they spent so much time on Valentine's Day that we're not going to get something for Thanksgiving or something as big. But I'm just really disappointed that we haven't got anything for St. Patrick's Day. It's kind of disappointing. We won't be getting anything at all. There isn't anything in the files, and we haven't got anything thus far, so it looks like we're getting nothing for St. Patrick's Day, not even some donuts, which is a real shame. Like, they're not even returning any of the old stuff, so it's kind of annoying, really. But I just kind of I've rehashed this old PowerPoint I made with a bunch of like stuff that they could add for St. Patrick's Day, and I think it's still relevant. I've deleted a few things that we've already got in the game in recent years, but most of this stuff hasn't been added, and I'm pretty sure I posted this original PowerPoint I showed like 2 years ago. So yeah, I think I just dug this up. I thought it would be pretty cool just to go over some of the stuff. So yeah, let's do it. So the main thing that I think that they could add into the game that would actually work for St. Patrick's Day would be Patrick Farley with Our Natural. Now, the actual building itself isn't Irish themed, but the obviously the guy who runs it, Patrick, is Irish, and I just figured that this would work quite well because you could tie it into St. Patrick's Day as well, add some old stuff, even if they just threw it in as like a week event or something like that on top of the event that we've got already, because I don't care about the event we've just got, to be honest, so I would be fine with them throwing this on top of it, just as like a week thing. That would be kind of cool. But if they didn't want to do that, if they just wanted to add one item, there's loads. So here we have the Simpsons and Sons pub. We have this little float here, and it's a bit blurry. Then we have the St. Patrick float here, which would work out pretty well. We have the Irish police station, which is right here. And we have the 2,000 Years of Irish Cops, which is here. So loads of stuff there to add. These are, of course, floats. They've given us a few of these floats before anyway, so why not just give us one of these every year? I'd be happy enough with that. It's something, at least. I mean, it's not, it's nothing amazing. Or hell, just give us this building. I know this is obviously what Tom O'Flanagan's becomes, but yeah, just give us this as a building, or give us the police station. Moving on, we've got some Irish cottages here. They could give us a few of them. They could give us Dunkler Derby, the sign, or Freckles, the sign there. They could give us the Giant's Causeway. That would be really cool to get. I would really like that. It's actually a place I've been to. Derriere, that would be cool. We have the boy resembling a potato, which is right here. There's another float. That could be kind of cool to have. We have Colleen's Secret. We have Macfifth Avenue. We have Hewlett, Fitzpackard. We have Microsoft, TSTO Systems. All these kind of parody things of different businesses. That would be kind of cool. We have Taco Belfast, Bog Bath and Beyond. And then we also have the Guinness factory, the actual, where they make Guinness. That would be kind of cool. We have Mick Ellis Island, which I think would be a really, really awesome building to have that would sit on the sea. That would be really, really cool to get in the game. We have Blarney Rubble. Now, we got Blarney Castle already, but they could give us the Rubble as well. That would be kind of cool. We have got the bus with Dublin on it, the Dublin bus, maybe they could just call this and just throw this in the game. That would be cool. And then moving on to characters. If they didn't want to just give us, a random decoration, just give us a random character. Here's a few. Here apart from Patrick Farley, these are the main characters I want, apart from maybe the Judge Potato Head because of copyright issues. We have Judge Potato Head, who of course he's the judge in Ireland, so he's actually Irish himself. Haha, potato is funny. So they could give us Judge Potato Head, but if they didn't want to give us Judge Potato Head, here's 3 really good options. First of all, Colin. I think Colin would be a really solid. Now, Colin, the old Irishman, the Irish policeman, and Patrick Farley are my top 4 kind of Irish characters I want to see in the game. I think Colin is, again, like Patrick, a very loose St. Patrick's Day thing to throw in, because he isn't he isn't just defined by his Irishness. You know, that's like a defining feature almost. But it would be cool to get Colin in the game. You know, he's one of we have like 2 of the big movie characters, of course, Russ Cargill and Colin. I would say those are the 2 biggest ones that we got, and maybe the Boob Lady as well. Those are the 3 like sort of biggest characters that are exclusive. Well, almost exclusive to the movie. I'm pretty sure Colin is exclusive to the movie. I know the Big Boob Lady makes a few cameos later on, and I think Russ Cargill does too. Also Spider Pig, I guess, if you want to count him as a character. Yeah, but Colin I think would make a cool character. They could definitely throw him in the game. I'd be happy with him in the game. Definitely, I think they could do something pretty cool with him. But if not, I think possibly the 2 best options for just a random St. Patrick's Day character is, first of all, the old Irishman, who's this kind of he's a background character who we see quite a lot in The Simpsons, and also the Irish policeman, who is another background character we see quite a lot in The Simpsons. The old Irishman, you know, he just looks like an angry old Irishman, and then we have the Irish policeman, who, you know, he makes a lot of jokes as well. I think he's really funny. I would personally, out of those 2, I would love to see the Irish policeman, and they could throw him with the 2,000 Years of Irish Cops float. Like that could be perfect, and then yeah, boom, he's in the game. That would be cool. Or possibly the old Irishman as well. I think he could be an interesting addition too. But hell, maybe they don't want to even do characters. Maybe they don't want to do decorations. They don't want to do buildings. They don't want to do characters. Why not just resort to NPCs? Because I think there's been a lack of NPCs in the game lately. So here are a bunch of NPCs that I think would be perfect. First, we have the pilot and co-pilot. So they could just call this the Irish pilot and the Irish co-pilot, or they could call it the Derby Air. Is it Derby Air? Derriere pilot and Derriere co-pilot. It's just NPCs. That would be kind of cool. Maybe you click in, he winks. You click on it, I don't know, he talks into the thing. If not, the hipster Yupracorn. We still haven't got this guy who they gave us the Yupracorn, and then they've given us the Protestant and the Catholic leprechauns, which I was glad they gave us both of them in a way. And then we got the Yupracorn, who was like the hipster one. Why not give us the other guy? Because in the thing, he's talking to the Yupracorn we got in the game. So I would like to see this one in the game as well, because we may as well get both of them. And funnily enough, I think I mentioned this when I first made this video, the voice from this character is the voice that we have from the one in the game, but the one we have in the game doesn't actually speak in the episode. It's this, I'm pretty sure, or at least if he does speak, he's got different dialogue. It's a different voice. So they don't even need to. They could just re-add the audio because they already stole it from this character. But I would like to see this guy in the game, because just to complete the set of leprechauns / Yupracorns. And then there's a few human characters as well. I guess these kind of... I don't know if these guys are really elves. They're not... or leprechauns even. They're not really. They're just kind of dressed very Irish themed. We have the Guinness tour guide. We have the Guinness brewer, who looks pretty cool. We have the old Irish smoker here. We have Irish Nelson, who could be pretty funny. We have the Irish street musician, who could be pretty funny. And maybe just some old Irish police. That would be kind of funny, just to throw them in the game. I don't know. But yeah, there's a bunch of NPCs there that they could definitely add in the game if they don't want to add a full character. But I think in a way, I would really like to see Patrick Farley with the R Bakery, but I think the Irish policeman is probably the character I want. I more just threw that together as a possibility. It works out pretty well. But yeah, the Irish policeman is definitely my Irish character, my most requested Irish character, if you will. But anyway, that's it. There's no St. Patrick's Day this year, so it's a real shame. I thought I'd just go over a few stuff that they could definitely add. I think it's interesting just bringing up these old PowerPoints that I used to do. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you would like to see in St. Patrick's Day next year. Hopefully we can get something, because this year we're not getting a thing. And yeah, I'll see you next video. Goodbye.